like so. Get a good line in the back. Just like that. And pull it left and right. Maybe there's some little foliage here and there, sort of sporadic. I'm going to bring this all out in a moment, so back to the green once more. This time I'm using the edge of the brush. And I'm just going to highlight some little places where the trees are breaking through. The light hits the trees. Right up into there. Just like so, here and there and everywhere. And a bunch right in here, because this is where the light's brightest, right underneath the sun. Take my word for it, don't stare at the sun. And bringing it right across here. There's little hills in here. Bringing it up, bringing it up. A little distant field over there. And I'm going to do the same for the left side of the picture here. Alright, get some good paint on it. And I'm just going to dab it in there. And bring it right down. maybe it overtakes the rocks right here. And do a little bit of reflection on this side too with the green. And a little over here too. Right, and then I'm going to go back to my yellow. Brighten it up. Give it a good mix together. And maybe a smidge of white. There we go. Just want to make sure that this is a good bright color. Alright. I'm just going to highlight the top of this little ridge. And I'll say it starts over here. And it pulls down a bit. Like that. And I'll do the same thing right over here. A little heavier on this side because it's closer. And pull it back out. Just like that. And I'm going to water the same color down a bit. Not too much, I guess. And I'm just going to take a little more delicateness with this part. Pull it down over here. And so I wanted the field in here, so it's going to be lighter at the top. And sort of getting just like that. You can even get out a smaller grass brush if you wanted at this point. Depends how comfortable you are with this big one. And I caught little hills up in here and over here. And I'm just going to go over those trees that I just did, wherever it would catch. And over here. And over here. And I'm just highlighting these trees that I just did. And a little hill back there. Just like that. And we'll take it another step lighter even. Little distant moguls here. And we're just gonna get this little valley set into place. And brighter still in these trees. Get these little hills here. Just like that. I'm going to come back to my 1-inch squared brush and get the color black again. Mix it a bit oily, so you want it sort of thick so you don't see through it. And I'm just going to bring these rocks up again. It doesn't quite look right, so I'm just going to keep bringing it right up and to the right. Just block this whole little area right out. Okay, just like that. And again over here too as well. And I'm just going to catch that outside edge. Give the illusion that there's rocks in front of the grass now. Just like this. It tapers off, maybe one bigger one up here, just like that. And say you want an illusion of shadows in the foreground. Well, first we'll throw a quick tree in here to tie it all together. To finish the sky next week, I guess. So say we just want a little tree right up here. Just like that. Yeah, even a little one here too. And a little bit of shadowing. So you just want to make sure that it runs parallel with the sunlight. I'm going to come back in real quick and throw a sun in with some really white, just the faintest hint of yellow. And we're just going to put it right in here. Just like that. And it's starting to look good. So now I'm just going to take some really watery black. Really watery. Okay. And I'm just going to create the illusion of shadowing here just by doing this. And filling it in. Just like that. And I'll do the same thing on the other side real quick. Now this one would be a little further down. Just like that. And maybe a couple over here, just. A little here, a little there. And I'm afraid that's all we have time for this week, so be sure to tune in next week for the conclusion of my show. Thanks for tuning in.